For this project, you're going to be needing a printout of the logo on a piece of paper, along with a piece of cardstock or cardboard to put inside of the shirt so that no paint bleeds through. And if you're going to be using some sort of liquid paint, you can use paintbrushes and a sponge. You'll also need an X-Acto knife along with paints. I decided to use a spray paint, but you guys can also use paints like these if you'd like to. And the last thing you'll need is tape. You can start off by cutting out the logo. I did basically the insides, but if you want to do the outline of the actual black lines of the logo itself, you can, but I was going for a different look, so you can choose what you'd like to cut out with this. Then I took the cutouts and stuck some pieces of tape onto them so that it would stick to the shirt. I also soaked the cutouts with water, and then I put a book on top just to let it sit for a little so that they would be flat, but that didn't really work out as well as I had hoped. Then I just decided to add more tape onto the ends to make it stick onto the shirt better. So once I had all of my pieces stuck onto the shirt, I had to go outside because I was using this kind of random spray paint, and then I just started to paint all over my shirt from one direction. If you're using actual fabric paint and sponges or paintbrushes, then this could be a little bit more difficult. I just find that spray painting was a lot easier for me to get done, but you can do whatever works for you. After I let the paint sit on the shirt for a little bit, I peeled off the cutouts. One thing I want to mention about using any type of spray paint on a shirt is that you should make sure that your shirt is ironed and not wrinkly, because if it is, you'll see these random lines on the top and it just looks a little bit awkward. So if you do iron your shirt, it'll fix it up a little bit. But you can also use some white paint and a toothbrush or a paintbrush or something and just flick the paint onto the areas where there's extra black. One thing I mentioned earlier was that you could use this part of the outline for the project as well.